Have you ever wondered what you should do if you notice that she seems to be pulling away from you? It can make you feel really upset and confused. The first step in trying to fix this issue is to figure out why she might be acting differently. There are a lot of possible reasons for her behavior. It's possible that she might be afraid of getting too close to someone because of a bad experience she had in the past, or she could be under a lot of stress or facing challenges in other parts of her life, which can make her pull back. Sometimes she might be afraid of making a serious commitment in the relationship. However, a common reason for her distancing herself could be that she doesn't feel appreciated or important enough in the relationship. When this happens, she might start to step back. It's important to think about these possibilities and consider how you can show her that she's valued and important to you. After you watch this video, you're going to learn some fast and effective ways to repair a relationship that's having problems. It doesn't matter how difficult or complicated the issues in the relationship might seem. The tips and advice in this video are designed to help you address these problems. You'll find out how to communicate better, understand each other's feelings, and work together to make the relationship stronger. The video will guide you step by step through different methods that can bring positive changes, even if the relationship seems really troubled right now. So, by the time you finish watching, you'll have a clear plan of action to improve your relationship and make it happier and healthier. Number 8, stay cool. It's normal to feel worried when she starts to distance herself. You might want to do everything to bring her back, but trying too hard can make you lose your cool. If you panic and get too anxious, it could make things worse, and she might feel like she was right to pull away. The best thing to do is to stay calm. Watch how she acts and keep treating her like you normally do. Avoid making big, dramatic gestures. If you suddenly start showing a lot of love in big ways, it might make things worse. She could think you're just insecure or scared of being alone. This could make her want to distance herself even more. So stay calm and just watch how things go. She'll probably come to you to talk about what's happening when she's ready. What you really need to get through this tough time is patience. Number 7, space and time. It's important to give her both space and time. Often, if a woman starts to distance herself, it's because she feels you're too clingy. Being too close all the time can make her feel bothered by even your presence. She might not directly tell you because she wants to be polite, so she'll try to create distance instead. If you don't respect this space, things could get worse. She might even think about breaking up, which isn't what you want. Breakups are hard, and it's better to avoid them if you can fix the issue yourself. Remember, women are very emotional and think differently than men. Letting her have time to sort out her feelings is the best thing you can do. Giving her space to figure things out on her own is a mature approach. Time can heal many problems, so respect her need for space and avoid overwhelming her with messages. Number 6, the assumption game. Playing the assumption game is bad for any relationship. No matter what kind of relationship you have, making assumptions about others will only harm it. For instance, if your friend talks to someone else, it doesn't mean they'll leave you for that person. The same goes for relationships. If a girl you're with starts to create some distance, it doesn't automatically mean she's cheating or being unfaithful. Thinking like this will only make you overthink and worry more. You might start to believe she's found someone else, and this can bring up strong feelings like anger or sadness. These emotions might come out in harmful ways. You could end up yelling or accusing her of cheating in a moment of anger. If you do this, the trust you've built over time can be broken. It's important not to jump to conclusions and think the worst. Number 5, reflect on your actions. Often, if a woman is trying to distance herself from you, it might be because you've been too self-centered. If you're too proud to admit you're wrong, it can make her feel unhappy. How you act towards her is really important in a relationship. If you treat her badly, she'll naturally want to stay away from you. This means you should really think about how you've been acting. But remember, this isn't about blaming yourself for everything. Everyone is responsible for their own actions. Take some time to think about how you've behaved in the last few weeks or months. Consider if you've said anything hurtful or forgotten something important, like her birthday or an anniversary date. These kinds of things can really affect how she feels about your relationship. Number 4, focus on yourself. A key to keeping a relationship alive is to focus on yourself. Think about this. Are you the same person she fell for at the beginning? Have you changed physically or emotionally? It's important to keep an eye on these changes. Maybe you were in better shape before, or perhaps you used to be more positive and now you're more negative. These changes might be small and unnoticed by you, but she can see them clearly. So, work on getting back to how you were before. This could mean getting physically fit again, or being more emotionally involved when you talk to her. Small acts of kindness can make a big difference. You don't need to do anything too big or extravagant, as that might not help. Number 3, understand her perspective. When a guy notices that a woman is distancing herself, he often panics first. Then, he might get angry or sad because of wrong assumptions that have no real proof. But these assumptions lead to strong emotions. It's important for you to understand that there could be many reasons why she's pulling away. Be patient. Instead of overwhelming her with messages and calls, try to understand her side of things. This is a very mature approach. Women often process emotions differently than men. You might think your partner is being selfish by not sharing her problems. But remember, everyone needs their own space to sort through their feelings. If you don't allow them this space, things can get worse quickly. Number 2, listen and value her. It's really important to listen to what she has to say. Even if the topic she's talking about doesn't interest you, make sure you're actively listening. It doesn't matter what she's talking about, whether it's interesting to you or not. Active listening is key to preventing her from distancing herself. It shows your partner that you're mature and that you don't only care about yourself. When she sees that you're really engaged in what she's saying, she'll feel closer to you. She might start relying on you more, especially if she's feeling overwhelmed. Listening carefully to her can help relieve her stress. So, when she's talking, give her your full attention. Ask her open-ended questions to keep the conversation going. Listen to what she says and share your thoughts too. This makes her feel heard and valued. Number 1, be the light in her life. Think about this simple question. Are you as upbeat and positive now as you were when you first met her? If not, you need to change that. Often women create distance in relationships because they don't feel recognized or encouraged by their partners. This can make them feel inadequate or as if they can't achieve their goals. They might start to think these negative feelings are because of their partner, which leads them to distance themselves, hoping to regain some enthusiasm in their lives. They want to feel inspired and ambitious too. So, whenever she talks to you about her dreams and career, be positive. If her dreams seem unrealistic, you don't have to harshly confront her with reality. You don't need to tell her how the world works. Just support and encourage her. Conclusion. If you notice she's distancing herself from you, don't panic. Panicking might actually push her further away. The key is to be patient and handle the situation calmly. Talk to her gently and avoid big dramatic actions, as they might make things worse. Respect what she thinks and feels, and always stay positive around her. Instead of being a source of negativity, aim to be a positive and uplifting presence in her life. If you have made it this far, comment below with the word 100% to confirm that you have received the knowledge from this video. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.